So today I'm using ChatGPT, but this prompting video can be used with any of the AI tools that you select. So what I have done is I have thought about what I wanted AI to help me with. So in this particular example, I'm an English teacher and I want to create some stations. So, stations are really good. They're good for engagement, classroom management, differentiation in your classroom, but stations are also a lot of work. They're pretty time consuming to get started and truly hard to kind of maintain that energy to keep them going. So we're going to use this AI tool to help us create stations. I've already kind of prompted over, and I'm just going to paste it in here so you guys can see. So I said, in the role of an 11th grade English teacher, please create 3 stations to use as we read into the wild. My students are general students that read at or a little below grade level. Please create 3 stations in a simple bulleted list. So that's the format I'm asking for. I would like to include a station on the infusion of transcendentalism in the book. These are during reading exercises that are meant to encourage active reading. We just finished chapter 4, so the students will have knowledge of chapters 1 through 4. So that's my prompt. I've done the raft method. I've told it the role. I've told it my audience, the format. I didn't really say tone, but I guess 3 stations in a simple bulleted list, that's kind of a tone. But I can adjust the tone as I get the output. So I'm going to go ahead and just, tell it to start working for me, and we're going to let it go. So you can see fairly quickly, it's given me the stations for active reading, focusing on chapters 1 through 4. And we'll see what it comes up with. So pretty quickly after I put that in, it came up with 3 stations. So the first one is a character analysis. They're going to choose a character from the book, and they're going to give details about that character. The second one is where it pulled in that transcendentalism into the book, and it provides a brief overview, key themes, and it says have students find or write down passages from chapters 4 that reflect these themes. Okay. And then the third station is about setting. Students will create a visual representation of the settings described in chapters 1 through 4. They can either use a drawing or collage, etc. So it gave me pretty quick 3 stations that I could use. You could also now talk back and forth with it. So you could say, I like these suggestions. And maybe you're going to say, can you provide me with 1 station that is teacher-led? I would like to guide students in their thinking using questions from one of the chapters. Please include a quote from the book in this station. Okay. Don't really have to worry about your spelling, but all right, here we go. So very quickly, it pops something up for us, and we now have a teacher-led station. The teacher will lead a discussion focusing on key themes and events from one of the chapters. This will involve reading a selected passage together and discussing its significance. So very quickly, it gives you the quote. It also gives you some discussion questions that you could use. Now, you could take this further. So now I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I really, I'm not a big fan of this station. So you can say, remove station 1 and put the teacher-led station in its place, and it will do that for you. So at this point, you've kind of got a starting point of what you can do in your classroom.